Hey there folks, this is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our ongoing Let's Play of Metaphor ReFantazio for the PS5. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, and contribute to my Patreon, links in the description of the bottom. Okay folks, the path to Brilehaven is just about to open up in the next day. We've done pretty much everything we can around this town. And yeah, managed to get ourselves a massive boost to our reputation. And yeah, the exhibition of the Brave is coming up soon, and yeah, we'll make sure that Joanna make sure that Joanna faces justice. Yep, our popularity rank 141. All right. Now, before we take off, there's just one little thing we gotta do first here. Yeah, what that platform over there is, mate? It's a mirror that shows you what you're made of. Times like this, you need courage where it counts. Only thing for it is to jump headlong into this canyon. And with a rope, of course. You're free to take the challenge if you want, but you'd fare much better if you had some courage. Though I suppose there's no harm in trying. Take the plunge? You must first believe in yourself. You're a turn a braver man indeed. Come now, and test the strength of your will. Alright, well... rope free is only 250 reeve. What do you say? Fancy a wee bit of danger? Alright, well, as long as there's a hay barrel underneath there.
Good.
Ah, there's the spirit. But you think you got that spirit after coming eye to eye with the bottom of the valley? Bet.
Hey.
Are you sure you can handle this? I can see your legs trembling. But I suppose you can't turn back at this point. Good luck. I mean it. Alright, looks like everything's set. Well then, get ready. Alright. The die's been cast. My fate is set. Now go and slaughter some goblins! Wait, what? What's that? He took off with his back to the ground. But he's flying surprisingly gracefully. Impressive. I enjoyed watching that, so I want to give you something for making my day. Go on, take it. Ooh, thank you. Oh, I definitely put some hair on your chest, that's for certain. Okay, well, that was fun. Time for us to get on the road. Ooh.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted. We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martyra. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have His Eminence Forden grinding his teeth, that. For now, let's enjoy the show!
Yeah, not even officially in the race, and yet Luis is already taking the lead.
Right, everyone. Farewell said. Particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Well, so do you.
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. About time I got some sleep. Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
With friends like these.
And yeah, Heismate, don't you have that tent up? Next is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceania. If we punch it south out of Martiera, we'll make it in, I'd say 3 nights, 4 nights or so. We got some interference on the road. I recognize that gauntlet runner too.
Whoa!
Wow, so that's Port Brilehaven. Yep, the capital of the Principality of Oceania. A flourishing trade port known for its liberal, free-spirited atmosphere, home to an ocean breeze and infrequent tempests.
Hold on.
Let's see, the Buddy Camp
Hold
and
on.
Inudo, a small float city in the wetland. Anecdotal evidence suggests it's mostly populated by port migrants from other nearby regions.
Let's see.
And yeah, that's Catherina's gauntlet runner.
Let's see.
Let's see, the abandoned tomb.
Hold on.
Blackwood Camp.
Let's see.
This place here.
Oh, hey!
What sort of place is Port Brilehaven exactly? 'Tis a large city of prosperous commerce, due in no small part to its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of people will pour in for the exhibition. All the people delayed by the landslide might be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Nearest? Why, I never! Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next stop, Port Brilehaven, capital of Oceania. Alright, fire up and let's roll!
Leaving behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the gauntlet runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim?
Or just find new batches of trouble to get into. I'm kind of hoping for that.
What to pick?
3 days until we reach Brilehaven. And I don't see Heisman anywhere. And with the tips Maria gave me, I think I can cook without taking up much time. Want to make something? If so, we should try to have everyone teach us their culinary specialty. Maybe not right now. Oh, speaking of cooking...
What's this?
Out on the open road again.
Got it.
Yeah, let me just go take a look at the scenery. Yep, definitely looking a little, dusty. Yep, in the old dusty trail. Yep, looks like on the road, everybody's just doing their own thing right now. Alright, let's go. Alright, well, we got some time to kill, so...
Hey. Later.
Yeah, I don't see how planting seeds could honestly just go and take up a whole day. There are more books now. Perhaps Heinz may add some to the collection. Ooh! The books I can read are, let's see, Bygone Days. Alright, let's finish out what we have now. Alright, almost done reading it, so... Sounds like a book that'll really expand... Alright, yep.
What's that?
He continued to traipse through the raging sandstorm. At last he came upon a cave, the entrance gaping like the maws of a beast. The walls of the cave were translucent, revealing the inside to be a gigantic, intricately winding labyrinth, fantastical and akin to a mirage.
Oh, yeah?
A giant cave with glass walls in the desert. It sounds otherworldly, but also strangely familiar? Well, whatever. What's it sound like to you? Sounds pretty.
Sure.
That'd be a beautiful sight.
Right?
Yeah, I bet it'd be dazzling in the daylight. Probably at night too, sparkling in the moonlight.
All right.
I know this new world is just fictional, but I want to visit if it were a real place. Yeah, it sounds cool. Alright, finish up the book.
All right.
The party sets off for Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Oi!
Hey, have you heard? There's a bath cask on the back deck now. Oh! I've heard enough whinging about not being able to bathe, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt it would shake too much to use while traveling, but it should be lovely to enjoy a soak when we're stopped.
Speaking of,
I've heard that in certain regions, roots and grasses are added to bathwater to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Should you encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase. Yep, the bath cask. Thanks to Neuros, you can now use the bath cask in the back deck. Not only can you acquire a magnetite by using it, but you can also add various bath salts to the water to improve your abilities. Ooh! Yeah, like those
nice.
But...
I can tell you're feeling stronger these days, but still too dangerous to go out at night. Alright, fine. First the sand flash business, and next the salty sea breeze. I'll see how to make some extra care with drive maintenance. Well, don't you look intrigued. But you mustn't fret, lad. Just leave this one to me. This part's the most fun. Alright, well, you enjoy tinkering there, bud.
Hey.
Hey, are you looking for something to do? My moments are sharp as they're going to get, and I'm not up to much. Care to keep me company for a while? Alright. Just about getting close to maxing, taking our level of imagination, so... Sure.
That reminds me.
First Hokeberg, now Heismay. Having more reliable comrades at your side never hurts, but it's too early to celebrate, considering it's Luis that we're going up against. As much as I hate to say it, there's no denying he's still the strongest mage out there. Well, yeah, it's not just him. I mean, yeah, remember he's got that necromancer, Juna, and yeah, who knows who else is backing him?
What's more?
He's surrounded himself with powerful allies too.
Yeah.
Right. Beyond Zorba, he has no shortage of servants, all too happy to forge his path. But none of them hold a candle to Luis himself. But still, they are dangerous. Remember that human corpse in the cathedral? They say he defeated it all by himself. Not to mention we have the royal magic to contend with. To put it bluntly, we don't stand a chance in a frontal assault.
Oi.
Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm only pointing out how difficult it would be for us as we are now. If we pulled our powers, we may be able to surpass him. Nothing is impossible. And that's what I've come to believe since I met you. Since you first awakened your first power.
Now then.
Well, always good to strategize. And now I'm a visionary.
Imagination.
Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If true sovereignty is thy aspiration, furnish thyself with the creativity to bring the ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which our followers' passions may be inflamed. Is it that time already? It's not that late. Yeah, just guys being guys and all that.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me.
We'll arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Heismay, you've erected a tent up above, haven't you? Do take care that you don't get carried off by the wind. I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart. Though I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of...
Worst case scenario, you've got wings. You could just fly back to us, no? My young friend, when did you hear your Zephyr capable of flight? I hate to disappoint, but rather more for gliding. Gliding? Well, definitely a lot... well, I mean, at least you can actually use your wings. And yeah, we don't call it gliding, we say falling with style. We've really gotten used to all this traveling, don't you think? Oh yeah, no, just... Ooh.
Right. Well then...
Ah, there we go. It's all good.
What now?
Alright, just make a quick save here. Alright, finding relics, the bath cask, and yeah, gardening. Alright, there we are. Finish up New World Travel Diary. Now to finish up Pride and Persuasion. Once I almost finished reading it. Nearest probably left us here, huh? Wanna take it over to the window? Let's take it over to the window if you want to read together.
What's that?
Apparently this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. This next part puts things into practice. Even if you follow the techniques explained so far to the letter, some people will still refuse to budge. Fancy words and calculated suggestions backfire on these types because they're guided by emotion rather than logic.
Alright.
For them, the most effective thing is to... Now, what do you think it is? Plead with them.
Look at that.
You could start pleading for their help?
Amazing!
That's exactly right. And since they keep saying please until you wear their patience down, I guess it wears down to brute force in the end. Yeah, so basically, logic doesn't work. Just like, oh, please, 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 please. Okay, fine, Jesus.
All right.
Still, persuading everyone's a monumental task, which makes sense. Everyone has their own values and way of thinking, after all. Yeah, it's just the ones whose ways of thinking goes and leads them to hurt others. That's where the problem is.
All right.
Nura speaking.
We got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop. Ooh.
The city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magma crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brilehaven. However, the promise of strong magma drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
So, it's a nest of humans and a veritable treasure trove. Oh, wow! Treasure trove indeed! This is a truly harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Simply coming here is enough to wound the soul. A chill settles into my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. Yeah, I mean, just look at the size of these craters, jeez. Oh, right. Something wrong, lad? Did the gauntlet runner get the best of your stomach again?
No.
No. Sorry. I was just reminded of something unpleasant. You alright?
Everything okay? Right.
Yeah. Sorry to cause you any concern. I know what destroyed this village. I've no doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Indeed. The scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war. Alright. I don't know if the magma crystals are what attracted the humans here or if the attack caused them, but my hometown will eventually... Stroll. I make no assumptions about what runs through your mind, but I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives within.
That's why.
Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose you're right. And coming face to face with the cruel decline of this village has deepened my wisdom in its own way. And yeah, I mean, Stroll. Ever since we joined up, we've been knocking off humans left and right.
All right.
You got this, man. We've got this.
Hey.
My stomach since noticed that our next meal's overdue. Why don't we head back? So I guess Joris can read the room when he wants to, huh? Yeah.
So,
let's put this place behind us. Yeah, good idea. By the by, I made another drawing. This picture will bring viewers no joy, but it is an important sight to document nonetheless. Yeah. Kinda doubt that Maria will want to see this, but... well... I'll take the drawing with me to ensure I never forget what happened here.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
day after tomorrow, we'll be in a real maritime city. I bet we'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us. And yeah, the city ruins. A ruin north of Brilehaven. Once a flourishing settlement full of migrant workers come to mine the vast veins of magma crystal nearby. However, dense as the magma was, it soon attracted monsters and humans to the area. The workers fled for their lives, leaving the city an empty and ragged husk. There are occasional hopefuls who still risk expeditions to mine the crystal, but it's never long before they return home empty-handed and shaking. Well, I mean, if they're lucky.
My bad.
Apologies. I shouldn't speak so. It's just as Highspace says. I'm too pessimistic. It's a bad habit. Well, sometimes a little bit of pessimism is a little bit of pessimism can serve as an act of caution.
What now?
Personally, it's a little bit. Personally, it's better to be. It's always better to sleep with one eye open. Unless it's always better to sleep one. Best to sleep with one eye open. Just make sure that nobody goes and jumps you in the night.
Ah, it's you.
Hello there. I've got altogether too much time on my hands. Let's we take a little rest and talk a moment. No trace of enemies around by my eyes. Peaceful for now, which means we have a little break. Alright, let's chat.
Good grief.
Goodness. Time to bid farewell to Martiera, isn't it? I can't help but feel a connection to that place. The village from which I originally hail is not far from Martiera. The air there agrees with my skin far more than Grand Trads. Yeah, I mean, well, despite what happened, it is kind of a cozy little backwater there.
That's right.
It's nice and quiet in Martiera. Yeah, definitely. Well, thankfully not as quiet as it was when we first showed up. Yes, on the subject in particular, we are in full agreement. Speaking of which, where is your hometown? I've heard before that you received this mission from the hidden village, where His Highness the Prince resides. Right. My apologies. I didn't mean to ask with such carelessness. Your tribe faces even harsher prejudice than the Yujiv. I'll not pry if you would rather not discuss it. There are none alive who would want to forget certain aspects of their past, myself included. But if that is truly the case, then perhaps it is not one's past that defines their character, but what they do in the present and the future. If we were to face all the future together, then perhaps someday we could find ourselves living in a world resembling the one from that novel you carry. Well, now you're starting to get it.
All right.
I'm glad to have an opportunity to converse. If a good night's rest evades you, then I will keep you company instead. Appreciate it.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Quite.
Ah, the salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Brilehaven by tomorrow. Seawater? I thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assume that's what it was. And so we put the forest behind us at long last. That must mean that we've already ventured beyond where that cliff collapsed, barring passage.
I see.
It would seem it was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin near us, do you remember that we were relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way? Yeah, so, yeah, no knocking back drinks in the wheel. You got it?
That reminds me.
Noticed that the waters around Brilehaven are kind of strange. I'm curious what he meant by that. Well, they're salty, it tastes awful, and there's a whole bunch of different kinds of monsters swimming in there. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, more gauntlet shrooms. Awesome.
All right. Right. Well then.
Yeah, good stuff. Oh.
What now?
Alright, sorry, Hulkenberg, but I got myself a book to read. The bookshelf's lined with interesting books. Alright, Bygone Days. The methodically precise handwriting leads me to believe this is Heismay's. It appears to be a record of his life with his son. Heismay left it here. I think that means it's okay to read. Alright, let's see if we can pick at Heismay's brain a little bit here. Though sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the enduring qualities of a small child. It writes of the day his son took his first steps. The first words his son spoke, a time his son nearly ripped his ears off climbing all over him. Of worrying about his son not eating his vegetables, of his son refusing to stop crying at night, of being so exhausted he falls asleep in places without realizing it. I see. Being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy.
All right.
Yeah, I think I might be starting to really like Heismay.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Enemies coming our way, or so I thought. Looks like it's that Mrs. Gauntlet runner coming for us this time.
Hey!
Hey, you lot! Yeah, I'm the Gauntlet runner over there. You're not becoming king on my watch. Oh, do you really want to do this again? I've got a short fuse, you know, and that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom! Okay, fine then. Well, I mean, hey. Usually around the third date, maybe that's when we'll start getting serious. So the young miss says, I'm hoping you lot are willing to act.
Certainly.
Oh, don't worry. We won't take this line down. Wait, they're coming on board the other end? Well, now we have to accept our challenge.
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
My cue, I think. Let's have a spot of intensive ingenuity.
Looks like you've gotten stronger. So have we. Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Yep.
I'll use what I must.
Like you said, no hard feelings, but hey, we gotta win too, so let's give it everything we got.
Nothing personal. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there, brother. Ready to lose?
We'll do this together. No, I won't hold back. Sorry.
Nothing but empty pockets.
Who needs Ignitus? I'll show you magic. Are you prepared? The power of fire!
That's our weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Come! Not let us fight as one. Is that all?
Be neither timid nor arrogant. Witness our secret technique. Face me. Chaos.
Is that all?
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
I'm all prepared.
Let's go. How about this?
Let's do this fair and square.
No holding back. Burn to ash.
Yeah, sorry, last time I heard that phrase in an Atlus game, it did not go well.
Of heroes. Not join with me. Not for all that we strive for.
That's nothing. Last
Now we
chance to
strike.
give up.
We'll combine our strengths.
This is it!
Beautiful, Heisman. You gave them a new weakness. Why are you so strong, damn you? But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped. This is a joke.
Oh great, so she can heal.
Guard is down.
Lend me your strength.
Fall!
No holding back.
Ready to lose?
Are you prepared? The power of fire.
Here's our weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Observe the enemy.
Linger got them right in their weak spot.
On me, we go together.
Tis yours.
This should suffice.
I'm obliged.
I owe you.
This is a joke. Captain, you've got your defenses down.
Let's work together. No. Faker! You better be sure.
That's their weakness.
Who needs it? I shall vanquish evil.
Here's our weak point. Keep it up,
By
Stroll.
the sworn oath of knighthood. Right there!
Last chance to give up.
Hidden arm!
It's up to you now.
Fall! Apologies.
Hulkenberg's
Would you
guard is
finish
down.
it?
You are good.
I'm all prepared. Faker! I've got my own tricks.
Going in for the kill. Okay. Gotta heal up.
Okay, yeah, no, she's dangerous. Time to put an end to this.
Burn to ash!
Here's our weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
How can we survive this? I cannot bear this.
Helpful as ever.
Hulkenberg's
You think
fighting
yourself
ringside.
equal to a
Keep the
Eugene's
enemies off her.
agility? Gun up! Then witness our secret technique!
We'll combine our strengths.
My heart and soul are one! Formidable
Right,
indeed.
mate? You gave them a new weakness. You are good.
We'll do this together. Faker! Hold on.
No. Why? Oh, why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
Well, hey, don't sell yourself short. Definitely gave me more than my fair share of trouble.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
I continue to grow.
Ooh, 64.
I've lost.
Ah, damn, I lost again! If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me, but that power of yours is really something. Or, here's an idea, why don't you join up with us? But don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now. You got that? Catherina, cheer up!
Yeah?
I saw you, Renner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. Ah, you crowdy. Oh, you do, Creus. Who do you think I am exactly? You curious? Who do you think I am exactly? Pardon me. I know perfectly well you're the great Catherina Gran. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you.
Oh.
But all these people migrated to find work, even though it might kill them in the end. What other options do parapets like them have? It might be dangerous, but you gotta break some eggs to make an omelette. You know, Chris, wait. Take this and see if we can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Hey.
Good news, you lot. Catherina's made a generous donation. Oh, thank you. Now we can eat for once.
Listen to me.
I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. If you can hold out just a little longer, I swear I'm gonna set things right for us.
Well then.
Now there we are. We believe in you, Catherina. I earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. It's a small price to pay for helping out my people, but it'll last them, what, a few weeks at most? They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. I just can't fathom dying to earn a living, and the fat cats are all too happy when the parapets take them up on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first thing I'm going to do is offer barriers for their bloody heads. They squeeze us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. Well, is money really the answer here? Well, handing out money make this better? I got no clue myself, but I had to try something.
But
Even now, tons of those people aren't going to survive. I can't tell people who aren't eating today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. I was just lucky, you know. I had the strength to push through and survive. The truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
that's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can't act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. It'll stay as rotten as it is. Spin facts again. So many say there's nothing to be done, but they always say that because the parapets are right where they want them, beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the parapets stop doing well for themselves. That would shake up the solid ground they're standing on. They like this twisted world just as it is. Well, then let's save them too.
In that case.
We can save those people too.
Oh.
Even though they're my enemies, maybe they're struggling in their own way.
Oh, come off it.
But that doesn't mean they can make the parapets suffer for it. So, yeah, I'll figure it out before I take the throne.
Thanks.
Much obliged. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. Me too. Not as powerful as I need to be, but still, I've reached out to the recruitment center. We should be seeing bigger rewards for bounties. Go on, check it. We gotta get taking these monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. I can feel Catherina's indignation towards the world's absurdities, as well as her deep faith in me. The loyal hunter, Catherina, keeper and inheritor of the brawler's virtues.
No.
Though through thy share of bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
I'm not letting anyone die.
Yep, the pugilist. And the bounty bonus. Fans the person bounty rewards at each city's recruitment center. Awesome! I can now study the pugilist in academia. Recruitment center bounties have increased due to the effects of bounty bonus. Next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure, so don't go die on me. Likewise. Always ready to go. Maybe we'll get somewhere on the fourth date, eh?
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
Alright, we'll be at Brilehaven tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing what kind of place Brilehaven is. Is it Brilehaven? Brilehaven? I'm trying here. Alright, Catherina. Her second defeat leaves her vexed. Seeing her peers forced into dangerous work, she gives them her bounty money. Alright, just need to run to her 2 more times, and then then we can start splurging.
Oh, dash it.
Quite a relief. The nightmare Martyr is finally behind us. And the core problem might be resolved, but I imagine the trauma's going to linger in that town for a while yet. Yeah, people could be even worse than humans. You think so, eh? Intriguing is more the word I'd use. It sounds just like you, Nearest. Well, no more haunting tragic atrocities on the immediate horizon at least, so hopefully it's all downhill from here. What? Don't you mean uphill? Yeah, hopefully you mean uphill. Alright, anyways, Hulkenberg.
Well met.
I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? Alright, let's brainstorm. I was very taken with the sandworm dish. It is incredible that pairing the unique ingredients of Martiera with Port City spices could result in something so divine. Oh great, now I'm getting hungry. When two dissimilar things that would never meet cross paths, an unexpected synergy can occur. Put that way, could not the same be said of our powers? Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
Yeah, no, I mean, hey, peanut butter. People thought that peanut butter and chocolate was crazy, but hey, now we have Reese's peanut butter cups. I knew you'd understand, as only one who has eaten of the same sandworm dish could. You know how sometimes when the powers within us resonate together, they can erupt into a move we'd have never conceived of prior. Yeah, synthesis skills. Perhaps the interweaving of these various diverse powers is what we'd call a miracle.
Hail.
The hero kings of yore fought alone and were ultimately beaten. I feel the possibilities available to us as we fight together far outstrip theirs. Choosing to engage with the unknown when you encounter it can bring about the power to change the world. I'm really looking forward to the next city. Yeah, who knows what there's stuff they got over there. Ooh, they got seafood.
All right.
Oh, now I'm starting to get hungry. It's getting late, but not unmanageably so. What say you? Shall we stay up a while longer? Yeah, maybe we get. Maybe we can figure out what kind of restaurants to go.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain?
Speaking.
Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Brilehaven. It's been a while.
How you been?
Before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents. I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brilehaven.
Alright, Brilehaven ho!
Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Brilehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the Gauntlet Runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
Say it never sleeps? So we're going to New York? Oh, can we see Spider-Man?
Wow! It's the ocean! Just look, there's water all the way to the horizon! It's kind of like the capital, but totally different!
Yes. The City of Water, Brilehaven.
Looks like some of the other candidates beat us to it. Well, then again, not surprising.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far.
Hang on, here comes Mr. Unconventional.
Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Oh, don't worry there, Barton. I'll take care of it. It's like a big old steampunk trailer park.
Would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a sky runner, though.
No. I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
Oh yeah, definitely want to get myself a good eye in the sky there.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
Ah, good. It's the Rockstar reject.
If it isn't the walking headache.
Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
And yeah, get them away from the rest of these guys so they don't try and sabotage our gauntlet runner.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. And we must sample the local delights. Far better seafood than in the capital.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah. No, it's gotta be fresh as hell. I mean, the ocean's right on the doorstep.
I can't wait.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, Nearest, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Really?
We came all this way to a big city? I think we deserve a real inn.
This is a joy!
Yeah, Brilehaven. The big water city. Let's see, the Skyrunner. Some gauntlet runners are capable of more than land travel and can function as watercraft, which coined the colloquial term Sea Runner. Yet in recent years, a rare few have even proven capable of flight, and the term Skyrunner also came into use. However, those that do fly are really only capable of floating for a very short period to get over particularly steep terrain. Luis's Carderos, whatever, is the first true Skyrunner capable of sustained and controlled flight. However, this is only achieved through magma propulsion at constant, dangerously high output, with high risk of volatile reaction. So, good Achilles heel then, thank you. Additionally, the Charderos is only capable of aerostatic hovering rather than naturally powered flight. In contrast, the dream Nearest aims to realize is something unprecedented and revolutionary. Mechanical flight not through magic lift, but on true wings, relying on airfoils and aerodynamics as birds do. Alright, so basically, it wants to create a hang glider, I guess. Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceania, and the kingdom's largest port, home to Oceania's famed navy, the most powerful maritime force of the kingdom, known for being a bustling trade hub and having a free, broad-minded atmosphere. Of particular note is the Seaside Coliseum, a major source of local entertainment and a cultural touchstone. It's believed that there are substantial magma deposits on the ocean floor near the shoreline, the effects of which have distorted nearby terrain to the point that it seems to defy the laws of nature. Yeah, like for example, it looks like they also have themselves a bustling Blitzball stadium by the looks of it. Yeah, no, that looks like the friggin' Blitzball dome from Final Fantasy X. However, as the sea is deep and excavating seafloor crystals remains a particular near impossibility, the natural wonder is mostly regarded as a tourist destination, full of tantalizing prizes that lie just out of reach. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that even Brilehaven's got its own deep secrets. Alright, well, we managed to make it to Brilehaven, so gonna call it a day, and next time we'll fully explore and hope that Joanna shows up to offer her head. So, till next time, folks, this is David on David's Brain. See you when I see ya. Bye-bye.